packages are coming like a mystery parade. Another day, another box on the way. I tell her, baby, maybe we should slow it down. She laughs and spins around, says I like what I found. But when
Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up. And for those of you that are returning, thank you very much. I can't do this without you, and I always look forward to chatting with you down in the comments. Today I've got Temu with a little bit of TJ Maxx, and I think we're just going to dive into it. I've got jewelry, and I kind of want to haul this first because it's so tiny and I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. And I'm wondering if this should have been in the what I ordered versus what I got, because just looking at it through the bag, it looks a little tarnishy. I don't know. We've got this little tiny bead. I have one of the Gona bracelets. I was influenced by Erin from Hey Everybody, and I purchased one of their Halloween themed bracelets with all the beads, and I wanted to add some more beads to it. And it's going to be impossible for me to show this to you, but it's a little baby Grogu. It's Grogu, and it's a little like capsule. I can tell he's got his big ears. It looks like the eyes might have stones in it. It's supposed to be sterling silver, and I think it looks a little bit tarnishy because it is actually silver. I'm not sure. I don't know if this one is still in stock. I finally pulled the trigger on it because I saw it was starting to get low, so I did pick it up. It feels actually kind of heavy. So I don't know. I'm looking forward. I hope it actually fits on the bracelet. It's interesting. It's cute because I can tell that there's parts that are hollowed out on him. I know it's so tiny, but I love Grogu, and I couldn't help myself. I'm a bit of a nerd, and I'm excited to add that to my Gona bracelet. And I'm going to set this over here because I want to keep this safe and secure. So how are you doing? How is life treating you? How's the weather been? The sun has finally come out a little bit, so that has been fun, but it's kind of been like this roller coaster of it gets cold, it gets a little bit warmer. It's been really windy lately, but you know, I know that a lot of people are still getting hit, so I hope you're being safe. I hope you're being, you know, I just hope that you all are taking care of yourselves. I also have this box. Comes in a box in a bag. That's what this is. Dear, it's got writing on the front of it. Lucky box. Dear, I have finally found you across the ocean. Now I already belong to you. I wish you happy every day. Maybe I'm not the most perfect one, but I hope to become more perfect in you. I hope to become more perfect in you. Thank you. That sounds a little strange, but okay. And what we have here is a ring. I got it in a size 8. I was thinking this would be really kind of neat to go with my Art Deco necklace. And if you saw my last haul, you know what a disappointment that was. This is stamped 925 silver. And we have this really pretty kind of another Art Deco type style piece of jewelry. It is so detailed. There are little stones in there that are set with prongs, and then there's another stone, a black stone, under all that really pretty detail. Does sit up a little high. Art Deco is some of my favorite style of jewelry. There are stones down the shaft of it, I guess it's what it's called. I don't know. I'm not that great. Oh, there you can see the black stone. I'm not sure what kind of stone that is. I'm going to assume that it's not real. This was really affordable, but It's also very pretty. It almost maybe seems like some sort of plastic or resin. I have no clue. But it's a pretty ring. And I thought it would be fun to wear with my necklace that I actually won't be wearing. But that is pretty. I do like that. And when I look at the 925, I always go into the description and make sure it doesn't say plated, or I will look at like what the base metal is to make sure that says silver, because sometimes you don't really know. But I'm just going to leave that on my finger. I think this was like 10 bucks if I remember correctly. I have been putting all the links down in the description box, and I have also been adding the ID number. So if you're in another country and you're interested in the item, you can do the ID number, search that instead of the actual product link, I guess. Hopefully that will help. I'm not sure how that all works because I am based in the United States. But if you are in another country, and I just want to make it easy for everyone to find the products. I also picked these up. I see everyone picking these up and talking about these brushes. I do really like the KVD brushes that I get from Temu, but I wanted to try these Manage, M-A-N-G-E. Multifunction double-ended designer soft density synthetic hair create a flawless look. That would take a miracle to make me look flawless, but let's see. Oh, there's more. There's multiple. Okay, I remember. So we kind of have like a kabuki style brush. We have a more angled styled brush. It does that the actual handle feels like it's metal. Are these the numbers? So I got the pink ones. I think there was black. I think there was red. Ooh, they feel nice and soft. I like that. That would be good for contour or a blush maybe. So we have 1, 2, 3. It's a set of 4 double-ended brushes. We've got this angled, smaller brush that would be good for maybe doing around your nose or your eyeshadow. And then we also have a little bit of a rounded, probably eyeshadow brush. Again, I'm pretty sure that is metal, or not metal, but plastic, with the metal, you know, part that holds the bristles in. It doesn't seem like I'm not being gentle. I'm not gentle with my brushes, so, but I don't see any hairs falling out, so that is nice. We have another kind of kabuki style, but on an angle. That could be good for contour or even bronzing your forehead or even blush. And then we also have this rounded tip, which I find these are good to get in the corner of your eyes and down the side of your nose to like set your makeup. These are nice. I'm impressed with these. They're dense. They are pretty. None of the hairs seem to be falling out. Interesting. I am liking it. I don't know exactly what each one of these are. I was just giving suggestions of how maybe I might use it. And then we have another brush with the eyeshadow, I'm assuming. And this one is a little bit more of a fluffier, rounded tip brush. And another fluffy one that looks a bit angled, which I kind of like these angled sides because I have deep set hooded eyes, and it kind of just helps get in the corners, especially where I have like this overlap. I like brushes like this. So yeah, I kind of like these, and they're super affordable for 4 brushes, double-ended. I like it. I'm excited to check those out. Yeah, let's go through the jewelry first. Okay, I am a little bit, actually a lot disappointed on this because this did come from a local seller, and the first one showed up like this. It showed up with a little card that says, "To my dear you, dear sir, madam, thank you for your order. Your support is the driving force behind our progress. May this shopping experience bring you satisfaction. We look forward to seeing you again next time. If there are any issues with the goods, don't worry. Please contact us as soon as possible. We promise to reply and solve your problem within 24 hours so that you can shop with a peace of mind." And then it's like hearts, the merchants. It almost looked like this is handwritten in a way, but you really never know. So I was really happy and excited when I got this. It says 925. There is kind of this certification of moissanite and certification of it being silver. I technically cannot read it because it's in, I believe, a certification, certificate of a precious metal test. So it was actually tested that it was actually 925. Since I saw this one and I was so happy with it, what I did was ordered it again in a size 6. And this is how it showed up. Completely different. Didn't have the cards, didn't have the certification, and it's the same seller. Unfortunately, now the seller is sold out or been discontinued, but it was the same seller. So they got me hook, line, and sinker with the certification and the 925, the pretty little card. And when the 6 came in, because I kind of wanted to make sure it was going to fit either way, you know, a 7 or a 6. And it looks very much the same. I mean, it's hard to tell. The only way I could tell the difference is that the one is a little bit thinner and it has the tag on it. So it's not the same ring. I can see a difference just looking at it in the back, that these seem a little bit clearer and a lot more, they sparkle. It's where I feel like this is true moissanite, and I think this is more of a cubic zirconia, but I can't tell. I don't know for sure. So I was really kind of disappointed. So this is the moissanite one. This is the cubic zirconia one. I do think these are really good rings. I do like this one. I wear all the time. Come on, you can get up. This titanium one I do wear on a daily basis. Like these two rings never come off. I shower in them, I work in them, and I love these rings. And I just, you know, I'm a little bit disappointed that I once again, I bought from the same seller and I get 2 different items. So I'm really kind of sad about that. I know it's probably really hard for you to tell on camera, but there is a difference in the 2 stones. So now I'm like, I don't know what to do, because honestly, I had plans to do something with this, and it's like, I wish the size 6 was everything the size 7 was. So I'm still debating on how to handle this. I don't know if I should return it or if I should just send it off on its way to its new home. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do yet. I'm a little, I've noticed that's happening more and more. I go to repurchase and it's not the same what it was the first time. I've just noticed that it's been happening more and more. This I am happy with because this is a repurchase. Oh, I'm not wearing them. I'm not wearing them today, but this is a repurchase. I love these. These are kind of a statement bracelet for me. I did pick up 2 of them. I am struggling to open up the bag. There we go. I like these a lot. A bag inside of a bag. We've got a stainless steel bracelet. I like the ones with these little toggles on it, so they're adjustable. So really, whatever size your wrist is, it's going to fit. Like it can go down super tiny, and if you have a size 6 wrist, or if you have a size 8, it's going to fit. They've got these little, you know, balls at the end, beads at the end. It's got this little plain stainless steel circle. So if you wanted to personalize this, I feel like you could go get that engraved really easily. But I like these. These are kind of, and they're also really easy to put on yourself. I kind of just put them on and leave them on. I had to repurchase them because I wear these to work, and they get caught in some of the machinery and stuff, and these are so well made that I've had my first set of the two, I think I bought over a year ago. And I have gotten the beads at the bottom stuck in. I have lost one or two of them, but the whole chain itself stays together. But I've noticed that because they get stuck and I keep going on my merry way, that they have kind of loosened a little bit. But this is really like I've noticed prices have gone up, so maybe they're more like $7 now. But I love these, and I think I will keep getting them as long as I can, but I really do like them. And for the abuse that I put them through, for them to last still, maybe losing one bead, is really impressive in my opinion. And Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And also, I am someone that is kind of like tries to live from the heart. I try to be heart centered, and I'm learning more and more every day what that means. Trying to give myself self compassion, trying to bring more compassion into the world. And I bought this. I thought it was just cute, kind of on theme for Valentine's Day and everything that I am trying to bring into my life. And it is a local seller. I think I have it in the local seller bag. But it is another stainless steel necklace with this heart on it. It's like a snake chain with beads all the way up. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beads. There is an extender on it. And it's this really pretty kind of, the shape of the heart is a little different. I like this one. It wasn't a perfect bubble heart. It was a little different. It was a little bit longer, and I thought it was really pretty. So yeah, I am all about I want to bring more love and understanding and compassion into the world, so why not wear it too? Plus, I mean, hearts can be worn all year round. It doesn't just have to be for Valentine's Day. And this was, again, really, really affordable. And then where'd they go? Match that. I also got the stainless steel earrings to match them, the hearts. They have these little hoops. Can you take, and if you wanted to, you could take the heart off and just wear the hoop. Let's see. The click on them feel pretty secure. I like that. It's kind of an oval shape. I wouldn't call it a Huggie, but it's close to being a Huggie. You have this really pretty earring. They feel really solid. That click feels nice. I kind of want to put them in. I'm wearing my Moissanite Huggies from Temu that I hauled over a year ago. Love these. These were in my top 10, I believe, for my Temu finds of 2025. I like how sturdy these are. And I think if you got creative, you could maybe add a different, take the hearts off and add another different kind of pendant on it. Oh yeah, could you hear that click? That's what they look like. I like it. I'm going to put this other one on. I'm not going to try to put the necklace on. I don't want to torture you guys with me trying to get it on with these nails. What I am going to do though is put my Moissanite Huggies on here so I don't lose them. I'm not someone that likes to take my jewelry off every night. I like it. It'd be good if I could even get to my ear. You know what would be helpful? I actually have a mirror in this haul. Come on. Jan, my determination. I got it. Let's click it. There we go. I got it. Wow. Okay, now my ear will be nice and red, and that's a cute look. But they are, let's see, they are cute. They're cute earrings. They have some weight to it. Not something that where I think it would be annoying to wear throughout the day, but I can tell that these that they're in, they're not as lightweight as what I normally wear or like what these are. So cool. I like it. I like it. And then to a nice little necklace to match that. I actually love that a lot. I'm not sure what size I got in this ring, but I thought this was kind of fun. It's different. It's another stainless steel ring. We've kind of got like these hoops and loop-de-doos. It does kind of connect in the back in an X. So I think actually you could wear that both ways if you wanted the X to show. It does make it kind of difficult to bend your finger, but I think it's really supposed to be worn like that. I think that's kind of fun. I have a Michael Kors ring that I've had for years, and it's kind of abstract like this, and I love it. So I thought it would be fun to get something similar. So I think this could be adjustable if you wanted to. Yeah, you could squeeze that if you wanted to. But I think that would be something fun to wear all on its own. It almost looks like a heart right there. I didn't even notice that or consider that. I kind of like that. I think there's multiple different ways you could wear this ring. Almost kind of looks like a bit of a butterfly wing in a way. I don't know. I guess it's because it's abstract, you can kind of see whatever you want to. And I think it was only like $2 or $3. So I have seen this on Temu and Shein. So yeah, it's neat. And then I have one more ring. This one is a size 8. This one came in a bag, a box, and it looks like another bag. Yes, it did. And it's another kind of abstract, I think, kind of ring. This is kind of weird. It's like squished, but it's not. Oh, pretty. It does sit kind of funny on the finger, though. I do have to say, the stones on here are beautiful. If I remember correctly, this is moissanite. That would be really pretty as a knuckle ring or above the knuckle ring. I want to see if I can get this in a size smaller. Get it like in a size 5 probably, or 4 if I can. Let's see if I can get it on my thumb. I think that's what I was thinking, is wearing it on my thumb. Yeah. So there it is on my thumb, but I think this would actually be really pretty as a above the knuckle ring, like something like this heart here. That is pretty. It's either stainless steel or 925. I don't remember. There's a stamp in it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 925. Pretty. I like it. But yeah, I like it. You can flip it up either way. It is different. I don't know. It's a little something to get used to because there's this dip. It's not a perfectly round, it's hard to see, but it's not perfectly round like a typical ring, but I like it. Jewelry, I love jewelry and I love sharing it with you, but I get like regular practical stuff, so I don't get like the big, bold, fancy stuff. I mean, once in a while I will, but it's hard to show sometimes, so yeah, I don't know. We've got one more. And I thought this was cute. I've been seeing this for the longest time, and I decided to finally pick it up because I have a cherry dress that I purchased, and I thought this would be really cute to go with it. I'm thinking about spring, but I like this. This is supposed to be a stainless steel chain. There's this little faux pearl, and then we have these little black cherries. Looks like they're enamel of some sort, maybe. But I like it. It's cute. It's not dainty, but it's not super bold either. I think it would be perfect. There is a little bit of an extender. I would say the weight on it is kind of medium. I don't know. I just think it's really cute. I think it'll be cute to go with my cherry dress because the cherry dress is off the shoulders, so just one cute little cherry necklace to go with it will be fun. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. I'm happy. I'm happy with my jewelry choices besides the two rings. I'm a little disappointed that there's such a big difference between the two. Now, let's move on. This is the mirror I was talking about. Because this is actually glass, it did come from a local seller. This is the 5x by 30x lighted magnification mirror, and boy oh boy, these magnification mirrors can be brutal. But I thought for the price, I thought it was it was it was good. I wanted to check it out. Oh, this is the 30 magnification. This one comes, everything is kind of you know, all organized. There's a pair of tweezers in here. We'll talk about those in a second, but it does come with its own USB cord, and then there's these 3 sticky or like suction cups, so you can put it on a mirror, put it on your vanity. It also comes with these stainless steel. These are so hard to get out. Scissors, and these are actually kind of nice scissors. I like the fact that the tip is rounded so you're not going to cut yourself, and they work pretty well because I pulled this out and to see if it was charged, and it is. So there's a USB port on the back, and then this is where you stick your little suction cups. I did think it was going to come with a stand, but it didn't, which is fine. I was planning on sticking it on. Wait, no, there should be a stand with this. Yeah, there should be a metal stand with this. I think on the picture there is, and there's a spot here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing a piece, but the little suction cups go here. But when I pulled this out to see if it was charged, and I took a look at my eyebrows, I was like, oh my gosh. Is anyone else feel like their eyebrows are getting sparser where it belongs, but the hair grows everywhere else besides on the eyebrows? I mean, I had eyebrow hairs all the way up here. So I kind of trimmed my eyebrows, and I also tested out these tweezers. They're almost too stiff. And I mean, these might be good for certain things, but I didn't enjoy using them to try to clean up my eyebrows. But there's 3 different lights on here. There's a bright white. I'm gonna try to do this without blinding you. There's a little button here on the mirror. So you get kind of what is this, more of like a daylight? And then a brighter white. I don't know the full terminology. So this is more of a cool toned light white. There is maybe more of like a daytime light. And then, just your, I don't know, all the terms of these. I don't know if you guys can see or not the reflection. I have Paul Carrero, probably not because it's magnified, but I have the PC Farm on right now. I'm a bit obsessed with that channel because the PC Farm has the coolest animals, and they have a little baby miniature otter. Oh, and she's just adorable. And honestly, Paul Carrero, for being 25 years old, for being on YouTube for what, like 10 years now, it's impressive. It's impressive everything he does. He has all these massive like ponds with fresh water. He has a pond with like exotic sharks and just all this stuff. And he does so much. He also has a candy brand. He's one of those kids that has a, I'm going to call him a kid because he's 25 years old. But I do also have to say, not only does he have like the coolest animals, he seems to be one of a very genuine person that really just has an amazing heart and wants to do good for people that are in his life and for the animals that he has. He has an Asian raccoon, a what are they called? All I can think is Mondo, but there's a name to it. If I remember, I know I just geek out about that channel. I love the otter anyways. So I picked up this as well. This is a sleep box, and I was really excited about this. I wasn't sure because I feel like it could be gimmicky, and I was super excited. I showed my boyfriend it, and he was kind of like, yeah, just whatever. But it's in this box, and it's funny because when I just tapped on the box, I can feel like it feels springy. This is supposed to be a bone conductive, like sleep device. There is user manuals. There is a USB cord. Again, so many USB cords. But I was looking for things to help me sleep. I don't sleep well. I don't know when the last time I've gotten a full night's sleep. And I used to sleep with earbuds in, but that's not really good for your ears. So I thought maybe I would try something like this. It does come in multiple different colors. I turn it on. Can you hear that? It sounds like a rainstorm. So this thing is Bluetooth. You can use it as Bluetooth, and then there's sounds already programmed in this. And then there's even a spot, I think, where you can put an SD card to add your own music to it. Okay, so I turned it off. I'm not exactly sure how to work this thing. I guess if I read the instructions. It's a heartbeat. That would be really good for a baby. Like a newborn baby. That sounds like a rainstorm. So the thing is if this was actually bone conductive, you shouldn't be able to hear it. I thought bone conductive devices is like something that you put under your pillow, then you put your head on the pillow, and the pressure and the vibration in it makes it so only the one person hears it. That way you don't disturb your partner. That was my whole point of getting this. Oh, there's a little lullaby. Is that a stream? Sorry, my nose is itchy. This is kind of cool. Another lullaby. It's weird. I felt the vibration before I heard the music. I think they're supposed to be bullfrog. There's the bullfrogs. I like the storm one, but I wish it kind of had like the thunder mixed in with it too. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited about this. Could I sleep to this? I picture the sun right now. When I close my eyes, I could picture the sun. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all of them, but I showed my boy, I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I got this like sleep box thing to help me sleep. And he was just kind of like, yeah, okay. But I was super excited. Anything to help me sleep a little bit better or a little longer through the night. I don't know, maybe it is gimmicky, but I definitely want to give this a try. I think this was like $10 or $15, if I remember correctly, but yeah, because sleep is important for our overall health, right? And I get crabby when I don't get enough sleep, and that happens a lot. I just think clearer and better when I get more sleep. This one does come from a local seller, and I don't know exactly how I feel about this one, but because I have gotten authentic in the past, I thought I'd try again. Wow, Color Wow, it says Color Wow. Raise the root, thickening and lift spray, the cure for flat hair, adds weight and volume, adds not weight, adds height and volume without dulling color. I thought I would give it a try. I don't know. I would have to do a little bit of investigating to see if this actually is. I don't know if I like the fact that it wasn't sealed. I think ooh, it smells good. That smells really good. I want to see what kind of sprayer it has on it. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. Oh, it's a nice fine mist. It almost smells like a combination of perfume and lotion. Oh, it's got a bit of an alcohol smell. I just wanted to see if it got sticky. There's a stickiness into it. So I was just wondering if it's actually, sorry about that, if it's actually product. And I think it's some sort of product. But I have hauled genuine, authentic wow before. And this one didn't say it was in the description, so I was a little leery. So I'm going to have to test this out and see how it works. I mean, if it's real or authentic, that doesn't, I mean, what I care about that it works for an affordable price. Sorry, I hate to say it, but my budget doesn't always like account for the authentic probably kind of overly priced. Did I actually say that? Yes, I did. Okay. I have hauled this way back in the past, but it was time to get some more. I love this stuff. When I don't have it, I actually can tell a difference in my hair. This is the Pure Pre-Wash. This is it's a hair mask, rejuvenating, and it's not all in English, but whatever is in here actually makes my hair thicker. My hair grows in a little bit better, and I kind of use it like a regular conditioner. It does have the directions before washing your hair. Wet hair with clean water. I hope it's clean. There's jojoba seed oil, hair conditioner, rejuvenating, I don't know what that is, hair cure, This product contains hydrolyzed keratin. So this actually, I haven't been using this the way it says to do. What it says is kind of wet your hair before you wash it, kind of towel dry your hair and then put this in like an actual hair mask. A lot of times I will just use it as an actual conditioner, and I mean, I can tell a difference. But this says massage it evenly until it all absorbs. Let it stay in the hair approximately 3 minutes and then rinse. I ain't got time for all that. Sometimes, I mean, maybe once in a while, maybe I should intentionally use it the way it's meant to be used. It might work even better. But even with the way I use it as a regular conditioner, I wash my hair, then I put this on, kind of do the rest of my routine. I do comb it through my hair, which it combs through beautifully. I'm not like ripping my hair out. I do comb it through while my hair is out wet and while I'm in the shower, and then I let it sit in there for a few minutes and then I rinse it out. I use it a few times a week and I love this stuff. Sorry if that was kind of chaotic. I was having a hard time reading the instructions on it. There's another one I already have packed away. So it did come in a 3-pack. The other one is in a box right now. I also, I bought one of these. I thought these would be fun. Just little things to, I wanted to buy one for myself first just to see. And I kind of like it. It's this bracelet. It does have like a rubber band to it, and it's stainless steel. It says stainless steel. It's printed on there, and it says Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. But this comes in so many different things. I saw the Eye of Ra. I saw really positive little messages and notes to yourself. I saw like the smiley face where it's like you get to decide if you're happy or sad. I just thought this was really kind of fun. I want to wear it for a little bit before I do decide to purchase more. But it does feel like it's... I can't tell if that's engraved and then filled in with the lettering. That's probably so hard to see. But it does say Carpe Diem. I will try to put a picture up so it's easier. And there's all these different, it's just like a watch band. There's all these different holes so you can pick what size works for you. I thought this was fun. And it had so many different styles. I think, there's something for everyone in there. So I thought that, and it was only a couple dollars. So I thought I would check those out. I also got this. Ooh, this one's fancy. Oh, wow. I like that. That's cool. Wow. I'm happy with this. So we have the Eye of Protection again. We've got a glass bead up at the top. It's got these little end caps, I guess, on some sort of beaded yarn. And then we've got another eye. Well, look at those big lashes. The Eye of Protection has all these really pretty green stones around it. And then there's another glass bead of the Eye of Protection, almost like a teardrop. And then you have all these beads down at the bottom on a tassel. This is pretty. I think this was like $3 or $4. I'm really happy with this. This is beautiful. Look at all that sparkle. Yeah, that's pretty. And that eye has glitter in it, just like the last big one I hauled. There's glitter in the eye too. This is so pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. I also picked up 2 different versions of these. Landscaping sticker set. I've seen crafters and other people use these, and I thought they were adorable. Most of it is not in English, but this was like $6. Look how fun that box is, though. All the holographic stuff on it. And I'm actually really impressed with how much comes with it. So you kind of get, how many are in here? There's a lot. So I'm not going to count how many scenes there are, but there's a lot of different scenes. And it gives you kind of like a guideline of what each scene should look like. And then you get all of them. They're just like, I don't know. I would say they're, what's this? It's not a postcard. Why can't I think of what this is called? Anyways, it'll come to me probably when I'm done recording. But we've got all these different scenes, all different styles. And each scene kind of has a, oh, that's fun. There's waves on this one. This one, I don't even know. I think that would be right setup. There's a big fried egg, maybe as a carpet. A thing of butter. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but each scene has a corresponding set of stickers. Oh, I mixed all the scenes up. I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Hopefully, I'm going to send this to someone. So you get all these different stickers. So you can kind of arrange the houses and the scenes the way you want to. I wish it was a little bit more organized because I have no clue if these two go together, because then the next ones are pandas, but there are a ton of different stickers that go with this. I think it's just kind of, a lot of people say that they love it, that it helps them relax at the end of the day. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a bit high strung, and I thought it would be fun just to, first of all, gift this one. But then I bought one for myself, and I'll show you that one in a second. But I just thought it would be fun. Anything to help spark the creativity and maybe help induce some relaxation, especially when life can be so hectic and crazy at times. At least the pictures do show you what stickers should belong, or should be. I think stuff like this, you can have full creative liberties and kind of do what you want. I do like the fact that there is kind of a bit of a guideline on this, because when I get too many options, my brain can get a little chaotic. Yeah, I thought this would be fun to gift, but I also thought it would be fun to get one for myself as well. This one is a bit different, but material book, 52 pages, miniature scene stickers, upgrade to 10, so I think there might be difficulties. Mini 3D. Awesome. Okay, so I got the zombie one. I got the one with all the zombie type. It's probably hard. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back to try to show it to you a little easier. Okay, yeah, wow. These are, I don't know if I would necessarily gift this to a child. Now that I'm seeing the pictures, I'm like a little bit like, whoa. There's some intense scenery on these, but I do like, there's fun little skellies, there's fun little ghosties. This is the zombie. I mean, I knew it was like, I expected it to be a little something, but there's a few rough scenes in here that are questionable. So it looks like the stickers are all in the front. This one's kind of cool. There's clowns, there's kind of voodoo dolls. So if you are into the creepy and a little bit of the macabre, this might be fun. If you like these kinds of things, this is like all so new to me. This is a whole doctor scene. These two are... Oh, this is kind of like a mad scientist. There's mermaids, there's specimens, almost kind of Frankenstein-ish. So it looks like this would be like the base sticker, and then... Ooh, I like this one. This feels witchy. There's a cauldron, there's a fireplace, there's coffins, tables, bookshelves. There's so much. Wow. Okay, this is a lot. I don't know if this is going to be good or if this is going to kind of set off my ADHD brain or stress me out. I'm not sure. But there's so much. There's even like small kind of like, there's the base. So you just get a blank base and you put all your stickers. Oh, the scene of envy. Tortures of hell. I guess that's the name of these themes. Zombie Partridge, Haunted Dollhouse, Haunted Hospital, Netherworld, Human Experiment Lab, Vampire Party. So yeah, okay, I've spent a lot of time on this. This is just quite interesting and very new to me. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to feel stressful for me and set off the ADHD. No, I'm not even going to call it that. I'm just going to call it the neuro-spicy side of me, or if it actually is going to help relax me. That is my intentions and my hopes for this, but I don't know. Not exactly what I expected. It was really hard to tell in the pictures, but I think that was like $6 or $7. Now, let's move to something a little bit more lighthearted. And where did they go? I think back in December, I ordered some stickers, some cards, just little things to add into actual cards that I wanted to send out, and it got stuck. I got a refund and I reordered the items, and the stuff that I reordered already showed up. So I'm going to share those things with you. These I mean, they're okay. They're not bad. I have sent some of these out already. And can I tell you that sending out cards is definitely out of my comfort zone. I can't tell you how many cards I've scrapped because, first of all, I kind of write like a child, and, you know, like I'm dyslexic. So my writing just isn't great. So I'm trying to work my way out of that, and I'm slowly sending out cards. But these are just positive messages, fearless, reminder you are loved. Your only limit is your mind. Be patient with yourself. Nothing in nature blooms all year. Remember why you started. Don't forget a smile. And the writing on it is pretty. Cardstock. That is the word. These are cardstock. The other one. The scenes are on cardstock. That's what I was trying to think. It'll come to me eventually. But yeah, the writing on it is pretty. There's nothing on the back of the card, so if you did want to write something a little sentimental, or if this is just something that you wanted to keep for yourself and kind of, you know, give you a daily reminder that, you know, that you are loved, or why you started something even when it feels difficult, you know, there's nothing wrong with little reminders, because sometimes we can forget when we're like in the midst of the chaos. I did also pick up these beautiful tattoo stickers. I love these. I want to get more. They're kind of like tattoo and pinup girl style. I thought they're just beautiful. I mean, they're kind of the American traditional, I believe it's what it's called. They're just all these really pretty faces of different styles. There are a ton of different ones in here. Again, I did send out some of them already, so they're not all here. I'm slowly working on. There's a little guitar one. Oh, I wish I would have thrown this one in Chris's card for Tina from Trendy True North. Her husband's birthday is coming up, and he loves music, and I wish I would have had that before I sent the card out. But yeah, these are really pretty. They are nice, beautiful, like quality. They have like a matte texture to them. Really pretty. All sorts of pinup girl tattoo style. I'm not going to go through them all, but you know, you get the idea. You get the idea. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love some good stickers. I thought they were something different to throw in. I felt like all of us haulers were hauling so many of the same similar stickers that I wanted to find something kind of uniquely to me. And then I also picked up, I think they called these like paper clip, and it confused me until I got it, why they called it paper clip. And it's literally, I think, just because there's a paper clip on the sticker. But these are another, you know, positive message type stickers. Reminder, don't be so hard on yourself. I need to remember that one. Reminder, it's okay to have bad days, but remember that they will pass. Don't be discouraged. Both of these, I am my own worst critic. Yeah. Note to self, you are doing the best you can. So they're just like little, and again, these are another matte sticker. Yeah, just tons of different positive messages. Reminder, make yourself a priority. Note to self, you don't have to please everyone. Oh, that's a big one. I try and then I fail. I fail miserably sometimes. Check in with yourself. What do you want to accomplish today? Reminder, life is tough, but so are you. So, yeah, just little fun things to add into cards. You know, I feel like the world has felt so chaotic and crazy, and I don't know what else to do besides try to send some love and good vibes to everyone that I possibly can. I also picked up these ones. I do like a little bit more than the other ones. They're a little bit more detailed than these. The first ones I showed, because there's pictures and a little bit more writing on them. Again, it's cardstock, so if you wanted to, they're blank on the back, so you could leave a nice message on the back. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. Your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it's not open. The biggest wall you have to climb is the one you build in your mind. Never let your mind talk you out of your dreams and trick you into giving up. God, is that a hard one sometimes? Our minds, and because we are our worst critics. Anyways, but I do think that there's no repeats. I think each one is different. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Oof. I know I like to stay where it's comforting. I'm really trying to pass myself through the comfort zone. You don't have to be great to start. You just have to start to be great. Ooh, I kind of like that. I want to become a better speaker. I know that I am a squirrel, and have a lot of times through my videos, I am starting to say one thing and I squirrel off over here, and slowing down and actually being able to say the things that I mean, and without it feeling so uncomfortable. And now that I just said that, I have like become aware that just slow down a little bit and 10 minutes, I'll be back into blah, 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 and being a spaz. Anyways, another set of stickers. These are funny, sarcastic ones. I hauled another set of sarcastic ones. I kind of really like these. I can keep my mouth shut, but I can keep my mouth shut, but you can read the subtitles on my face. I have a very expressive face. That's 100% truth. I'm allergic to stupidity. I break out in sarcasm. These are nice. These are more of a shiny sticker with a lot more, like, they're vibrant, they're fun, busy doing nothing. Most of these, I think, are a set of 50. Probably late for something also sounds like me. I know your lane sucks, but please stay in it. Funny, funny, funny. Nope, not today. Horror. Okay, yeah. Are these the same ones, or do they have the same sayings as my last ones? Because I just got these. Maybe this is a repeat buy. If you don't like me, and oh yeah, this might be a repeat. Or did I mix the stickers together? I don't even know. Well, aren't you? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe I bought these again because some of the things are the same as I remember reading off before. I also picked up these. I have a lot of crafting items, and I have these big books of rub-on transfers from IOD, and I was hoping that I could put some of them in here. There's one. This is a pack of 2, 4. Wait, there's one pink one. There's 2 blue, so we're 3, 4, 5. There's 2 yellow, 2 clear, so we're 7, 8, and 1 green. So we have 8, and the zippers feel pretty nice. I like the fact that they are clear, but also there's this kind of mesh in there. Yeah, that is in there, so they won't rip real easy. I have a lot of IOD. I have IOD, what I mean, like big transfer books, rub-on transfer books. I have molds. I have lots of different things. I'm hoping to put a lot of my crafting items in here because you guys, we're going to get organized. So I needed something also for my stencils that I have. So I needed bigger things to organize, and I'm hoping that I can make these work, make things a little bit easier, and they're pretty good quality. There's no stink to them. I think this was like $12. It does seem like prices are going up again a little bit, but I do like these, and there's so many different ways you can use stuff like this. So, and then I also picked up these. These are technically, I think, considered to be diamond art frames, but I wanted to check them out because I have so many different really cool Temu like prints, canvas prints and stuff. I thought maybe this would be neat. How many are in here? These are kind of heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, it's hard to tell. So let me show you what it is. First, it is kind of this thin, almost like a laminate. These do have a bit of an odor to them, but let me see. They are clear on one end. There is a protective. Should I peel one end? Should we get that satisfying pull if I can actually get it right now without making you wait forever? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I got it. Okay. So let's That doesn't sound very nice and satisfying. That is not what I was hoping or expecting. No, that does not sound nice. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop torturing you. But what you get is a clear kind of top. And there's a magnet here. There's a magnet here. It's a picture frame. It's kind of basically a plastic picture frame. The back is also sticky, so if you wanted to, you could, I believe it's sticky, right? Yes, it's sticky. Let's see how sticky you... No, wait, what did I just do? I think they're sticky. What's happening here? No, they're not sticky. Don't do what I just did. I think you might ruin it. At least that doesn't... No, because I just peeled the paper. So, but it's a kind of flexible plastic picture frame, and I thought this would be an easy way. And I was just watching April from Menopause and Madness, and she was talking about all her canvases that she's bought from Temu, and she said something about adding dried flowers around all her pictures, and I thought that would be actually really cool. So I may take some inspiration from her and add some, dried flowers around here. Since it is, plastic, maybe I could use, I don't know, but I thought maybe that her idea and these might be a good way to, actually start using some of the prints that I've bought from Temu, because I've got a lot of neat ones. Or, I've got lots of ideas. April inspired me. I do just want to say that. So we have one. It's hard to tell because they separate. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's a pack of 5 of these. Just flexible, magnetic. Technically diamond painting frames, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was neat. It did come. I like the fact that there was cardboard in between each one. So they are not each one, but between all 5 of them. So they didn't come damaged or squished. Thank you, seller, for that. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Sorry that peel wasn't as satisfying and probably a little bit torturing. But yeah, I like those. And then I'm going to share the couple things that I hold. I've got one more thing to show you from Temu because I think they're so stinking cute. Speaking of flowers, it will be, I'm going to put you on pause and I'll be right back. I wanted to give a quick little update on the lip liners that I hauled in my last video. I'm wearing a 07 beeper today, and I actually kind of like these. In a weird way, they kind of dye your lips. I haven't really needed to apply more lip liner, but I did just apply more of the lip gloss. I kind of like them. So what I wanted to share with you is they came in a box like this, and I'm impressed with how they arrived. And they came all little bubble wrapped. Time is going by so fast. We're already in February. And I do have, I think, for up here on the shelves, I think I'm just going to kind of, I think you can keep this stuff up. Doesn't necessarily mean, I think I'm going to keep these up for a while. I think my point is, I'm not sure where exactly my decorating is going to go next, but I did really like these. These are actually ceramic. They are ceramic little 4-leaf clovers. They do come on these metal stems. In the picture they show them, I'm not sure if the stem is actually inside the ceramic. There is a bit of glue But look at how cute is that? Whoop. And the stems are long, so you could put these in a long vase if you wanted to. And it comes with multiple different... Actually, are these all the same color? Yeah, they're kind of the same color. So there's 3 there. And then I think... Wow, that bubble wrap has been through something. Yeah, okay, so there is a darker green too. And they do, when they arrive, they're all kind of bunched up together, so you do have to straighten out your stems. There's a darker green. I don't do much for St. Patrick's Day. I don't do much for Easter. I have been seeing some cute things out there, though, where I'm tempted. Just because, honestly, I can't. Oh, the stems are. I don't know if you can see. The stem is inside the ceramic. I like that. This one's a bit cracked. Not because it means it's bad quality, just because that does happen with ceramics sometimes. But, and there's also glue to reinforce the hold. But I like these. I thought these would be fun to add somewhere. So you get 3 of each color. You get 3 of the light green and you get 3 of the dark green. I love that. That's really cute. You get a little bouquet of 4-leaf clovers, and who doesn't need some luck in their life if you're Irish, if you're not, if you're into St. Patrick's Day or not. I just thought these were really cool, and what I've seen is that they have other versions of this besides the clovers, so I'm curious. I am curious. I'm hoping that I can find, there's one Joanna Parker kind of St. Patrick's Day leprechaun-ish that I have my eye out for, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how all this is going to change going into spring and summer, but we shall see. I just love these. I thought they were really cool, and I'm very, very satisfied and happy with them, especially for the price. They did get shipped from Temu's warehouse, so I love that. Stick all that back in there for now. And again, just real quick, another book, you guys, I've been on a journey. And I got the ADHD Task Hub, Stay Organized, Thrive Daily. And I would say I'm a little neurospicy, and that's about it. But basically, this is a task I need to call. It's basically a, what is this called? A planner. That's what it is. I need to call, I need to email, I need to text, I need to do today appointments where you get these little time slots. I need to follow up, I need to do soon, schedule, search, today's wins. I think that's always important to set aside time to, you know, remember the wins and not just the fails. I need to buy and random thoughts, and it's just a notebook of double-sided, you know, so it's not like it's a self-help book or anything. I think it's just a planner with the ADHD on it. I don't know. I write stuff down all day, and sometimes when I go to look at it, it just like looks like a big blur of chaotic nonsense. So that's why I thought maybe with the color blocking in it, and I'm also working on a few other things, and I just thought maybe this would be a little helpful to get me a little bit more productive. I also picked up this somatic therapy connecting body and mind. Right now, with just the way life has been going with my job, with the stress of the world, and just everything, I've really been focusing on what I can control, because there's so much out of my control in my nervous system and my state of mind. My mindset is what a lot of my focus has been on, and I thought this might just be a good book to just kind of help me with those daily reminders, key elements of somatic therapy. And if you're not aware, the somatic system is a part of your nervous system that regulates stress. Somatic awareness, also known as body awareness, refers to internal perception of bodily sensations, movements, physical responses. It is a holistic understanding of mindful attention to your physical self. Through heightened somatic awareness, individuals are better equipped to connect with emotional states of their physical experiences, developing awareness, your five senses. Movement, dancing, I feel like whenever I dance and move, I feel a little bit better. It's just like releasing all that pent up energy. Comfort zones to growth zones. Affirmation development, identify strengths and values, craft meaningful affirmations, daily repetition, mindful integration, evaluate and adjust. And then you've got little places to, journal. I like stuff like this. And then also, let's go through TJ Maxx real quick. I was getting a subscription for the collagen peptide face masks, and they're a little expensive. They're the transparent ones that you can sleep in. You put them on and they stay in place. And I was looking for an alternative. So while I was at TJ Maxx, I saw these, and they're basically the same. It says 1 to 3 hour application, turns transparent after essence absorption, peptide collagen gel mask, visible skin elasticity in 3-hour application, rich nutrition, deep hydration, loose skin tightening. So it is a Korean brand. I've never tried this brand before, but I'm hoping that it's similar to my expensive one. I was looking at the ingredients and they have very similar, a bunch of oils in it. There's the alternative to retinol in here. So I thought I would give it a try. How many are in here? There's 4 sheets in here. And it is kind of, I am hoping, actually, let's open it up. I'm hoping 4 sheets, it doesn't equal 2 masks, because it is like a half and half, which I like those because you can adjust it a little bit better to fit your face. And remove the film folded in the mask. Pack from the top to the bottom after washing face. Apply the mask from the chin to the forehead. Special tip, application 1 to 3 hours is helpful for better nutrition delivery inside the skin. It looks like there's 2 pieces. Both pieces are what you need in one mask. And for $9.99, that's actually not bad, because for a pack of, what was it? A pack of 10, it was like $80. So, yeah, hopefully these are just as good. All right. What else did I get from TJ Maxx? Not a whole lot. I hadn't been in TJ Maxx or Home Goods in a long time, but I did need a new micellar water, and I picked up this one. It's alcohol free. It's moisturizing for dry and sensitive skin. Because it is wintertime, I am getting a bunch of, dry patches and stuff. So I picked this up, and it was on clearance for $6.99, and I thought it was a good deal. They did have the one with the pump, but I have my own dispenser, so I like the ones where I can refill. Yeah, they're both the same. So you get like a travel size and then a bigger size. This says it's made in France. I've never tried this brand, but I'm looking forward to it. There's actually a brand from Five Below that I love their micellar water, but I haven't been able to find it in a while. And I'm going to go back to Five Below because there's some things there that I'm actually impressed with their ingredient list. So we might go shopping there soon. And then I found the Sand and Fog Cherry Kiss, and honestly, this is inspired by Erin from Hey Everybody, because she swears by this. Now, I'm not a big fan of Sand and Fog candles. I'm not a fan of their body sprays. I don't think they're long lasting. Their candles might smell good, but they don't have a good throw. But this, let me tell you, this is the oil. This is the fragrance notes of cherry, bergamot, raspberry, and sandalwood. And this is the perfume or oil. And I just touched the bottle and I was walking through the store just la-di-dying, and I could still, just from touching the bottle, I could still smell it. So I went back to get more. So I don't know what it feels like on the skin, but just the fact that the scent lasted like that, I thought it would be worth it. It's $16.99, and I love my cherry scents. That smells like cherry. That is nice. They did have one other one, which was a vanilla. I might have to go back. I need to slow my roll a little bit, but that smells so good. And I think it'll pair really, really nicely with my snow cherry. And I think it might make the snow cherry even more long lasting. Oils have a tendency to linger on your skin longer because your skin is actually absorbing it more. So yeah, I like it. I like it. You can go on Sand and Fog's website to order these, and there's so many of them, but yeah, I found this and it actually smells good. It feels okay on the skin. Like, I wouldn't say I mean, it feels like an oil on my skin. It feels like a perfume oil more than a moisturizing oil, if that makes sense. I hope it does, but there's a difference, and this is definitely more about the scent than actually moisturizing. But man, that smells good. There is a bit of a... Oh, that's weird. Now that it's drying down, the cherry scent is kind of fading already. What am I smelling? I think I smell the sandalwood more than the cherry. Not that it's bad, but it's not... I want to keep that cherry scent. I want to smell like cherries. So maybe it'll just help my snow cherry be more prominent. I don't know. I can give you an update on this. If you are curious, let me know down in the comments. Oh, I did want to mention, I didn't actually technically haul these. I got them and I put them on. They are silicone, covers for your remotes. This one is so old that the back, the batteries fall out of it now. It doesn't fit perfectly for this. It does fit perfect for the Roku remote control. These kind of glow so I don't lose my remotes as often. But it was a 3-pack for a couple bucks. There are these little, like, loops so you could hang them up if you wanted to, and it comes with a bright pink pack or a bright pink one as well. There's multiple different colors, different sizes. It's hard to find one that fits this remote though, and this is like the Xfinity remote. There's one, it's hard to find one. I purchased another one. It's the right length but not the right width, so I just thought I would throw that in there. They work absolutely, even the one that doesn't fit all the way, they work fine. But if you're sick of losing your remotes, I suggest getting one of these. There are spots on the side for the buttons, But yeah, I do just want to give a quick little update on the nail glue from my last haul. My nails are still going strong. I'm actually so impressed. I'm loving that nailed glue. My nails are starting to grow out, which is not typical for me. Usually my nails have popped off. I have gone back to work. I worked for a couple days. So I just want to say thank you to Cheryl for Peace for the recommendation. And I will link that nail glue down in the description box. I am loving it. I think I will be getting more and just learn how to get better to work with gels. I'm loving it. I'm impressed. The only thing I'm not impressed, I'm not 100% sure if I'm impressed with the Sand and Fog, the Cherry Kiss. I do think it smells good. I have periodically smelled the cherry the longer I've worn it, worn it, but I was expecting an oily kind of slip to it where it actually feels a little bit not sticky, but maybe a little dry. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it. I do have another fragrance oil coming in the next haul that I kind of do love. So if you are interested in that, please make sure that you're subscribed, that you have the notification bell lit up. And as always, please leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite item was. The jewelry I know can be difficult because you can't get the full perspective of it on camera. I'm thoroughly impressed with everything that I ordered, except for the 2 rings that are supposed to be the same. That was a bit of a disappointment, especially because they're not for me, but it is okay. We will move on. But I do love hearing from you guys. It's actually my favorite part of being on YouTube is getting to chat with you. So with all that being said, I just want to say, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that button, ring the notification bell, share out the video to someone who may enjoy it, give this video a big thumbs up, and as always, please don't forget to take care of yourselves, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
My girlfriend shops too much.